everybody. Today we're going to talk about what's happening in America regarding the news that's going on over here. What's really happening in America. We're going to talk about the weather. Today the weather is like 47 degrees. This morning I checked the weather and it said in the weather is going to be around between 50 and 39 and there were zero chances of rain. But when I got up in the morning, I found that it was drizzling a little bit. It was raining, light rain, which you can see. We're going to show it to you over here. If you move the camera around here. Right now the rain has stopped, but it was raining a little bit. So like I said, rain, a lot of times when it comes, people feel sad about it. They are not in the right mood. So you can agree that sun plays a big part in our life where our moods are reflected by the sunshine and how the weather is. But I'm going to tell you something. Rain is a blessing for us because we need the water for everything. The basic necessity after air is water. So it's a blessing that we have. And like I always said, you cannot control three things in life. That's three W's in life. One is the weather, second is the wife, and weather, wife, and the world. So these three things we have to leave it aside. Never try to control the world. Be always at peace with the world. Weather, you can never predict it, and so is wife. You can never predict it. It's just a joke, though. I mean, like I said, the weather, the rain is a blessing. So is the wife is a blessing. All of you guys who might agree that the wife is such a beautiful part of our life because every religion, everybody teaches a monogamous relationship is one of the best relationships. Science has proved it too. So I would say the wife is a blessing too. Now a lot of times there are some ups and downs. Okay, keeping that aside, we're going to move on to the news. Recently, Donald Trump, President of the United States of America, he addressed the State of the Union address on Tuesday, January 5th. I'm going to talk about a few things about what he addressed in the State of the Union address. Couple of things he addressed was about low unemployment rate. Right now our unemployment rate is at its all-time low, more than in 50 years. It's at 3.9%. Donald Trump always liked to boast about his achievement, which right now the unemployment rate no doubt is because he's in the office, but it was not done all by him. The unemployment rate really went down when President Obama took office about 10 years ago in 2000. That time the unemployment rate was around 11.5%. The economy was very low, the stock market was low, and the car industry was collapsing. He helped rebuild the car industry, saved a lot of jobs. Congress did not approve $300 million for General Motors. He signed an executive order and he released that money on his own authority and saved General Motors. It saved a lot of jobs, and General Motors is still doing good. They have come up really big. They're still surviving. So unemployment rate during the Obama era went down from 11.5% to about 5%. In the Trump era, it did go down from 5% to 4% and 3.9%. Everybody got jobs. More women have got the job at this time in the history. One thing I noticed about President Obama, he liked to boast about things that goes on around. My take on this is that being a president, the job is to do the right thing. Like if you're running a family, you making money, you're not gonna boast about, oh, I'm making so much money, I'm helping my kids, my wife, they got cars, they got big houses. Because as a man, it's my job to do the right thing. So is the job of the president, that he should not be boasting about it. He can talk about it, no doubt about it, but boasting is not a thing. You got to understand that President Trump comes from reality show. So unfortunately, he's treating his presidentship also like reality show, but this is not a reality show. This is a real life. Keep doing the good things. You are in the right direction. Then President Trump also talked about the stock market, which fortunately is doing really good. Everybody is making money. Everybody is happy. The other two things that I liked about he talked about bringing in more immigrants legally. That's the catch. No problem. Immigrants we do need in our country. We have to take the example from the two countries that have a positive and double-digit lot of times GDP growth, and that is China and India. The reason that GDP always grows is because they have a big population, big labor market, and big consumer market. So we do need a lot of immigrants to come to this country. Right now, the unemployment is so low. A lot of businesses are suffering. They are fighting for laborers. So we do need legal employment. The other positive things he said about was bringing the troops back from Syria and Afghanistan, which I believe is a really good move. We are fighting senseless war forever. There has to be a time frame, and you have to pull the troops out. We went in there to do our job. We achieved the job. Now that's it. We got to bring our troops back. We don't want to lose our precious American soldiers' lives over there. So that is the news. We could go on about it, but I would like to end it on a joke, make everyone happy, because too much seriousness in life is really not good. One friend, he brings home his best friend to his home, but he did one mistake. He brings home the friend without informing his wife. As soon as he reached home, his wife calls him to the next room and yells at him, "How come you bring your friend without informing him? You know my hair is not done. I have not taken a shower yet. I'm not dressed up yet. The house is a mess. The food is not done yet. Why did you bring him?" He said, "I brought him for dinner." "How come you brought him for dinner? The food is not yet. You should have informed him." He said, "I brought him for another reason also." So why did you bring him? "Because my friend is thinking of getting married. So I want to show him what real married life is." So a lot of times you don't get the cooked food, you don't get the perfect house, but still I say you gotta get a wife, and you have to learn to adjust. That's how life is. You have to do the due diligence and always be happy. Thank you all.